Good morning, afternoon or evening, depending on what time of day you're watching this, only whereabouts in the world you are. I'm MoD. I don't like you lot right now. This is Euro Truck Simulator, episode 122, and you fucking lot at home have disappointed me. I thought that getting 10 likes on the last video would be hard, because we only get about 5 to 6, so I thought 10 will be alright, we'll get 10. I got 10 within 2 hours. We're currently on 16 likes in the last episode, so thanks guys, thank you very much. Although I do have some good news from my point of view. I can't do the entirety of December with the Christmas stuff. The the DLC pack is only released on Thursday, and seeing as how I record Euro Truck Next on Wednesday, that makes me a happy mod. So you have to wait until next Sunday's episode now before you see Matilda in something that isn't black. New upgrades available, moving swiftly on. Exhausts. We don't want exhausts. Go away, exhausts. Although maybe we should actually... No, we don't want new exhausts. Cabin adjustments and mirrors, lights or seats. No, we don't. That's new from 1.14, I think it was. Don't mind me. I've had a very long day. I'm tired. I'm still cover up the uniform. Still wearing my work uniform, and that haven't had a chance to get changed or anything yet. Knackered. It's 9:20 in the evening. I haven't stopped. So let's get ourselves a job. Actually, do we need to? Let's have a look at our rest level. Let's have a rest first, why don't we? Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll rest up first. That seems to be the best plan. We'll rest up and then we shall find us. Oh shit! Fence post there. Rest up and then we'll get a job. And I'd like to continue going east. I'd like to see a bit more of the actual Going East DLC, because I've seen very little of it. And the only time we've seen railway stuff like that is when we go driving past them. Oh no, we're losing money. It'd be nice if we could get one more of these before I do the whatchamacallit, the thing we do. I know what I'm trying to say. I don't have a plan today. Let's quickly repair you. Yeah, no plan today. I'm just going to drive and babble. But I want you all to know that you'll disappoint me very, very much. Disappointed. 16 likes. Thanks. I should have made it harder, shouldn't I? That's the moral of the story here. I should make it harder for next time. And so I'm thinking maybe next time 20 likes will make it really, really annoying and painfully and hard for you guys to actually get me like that. Where do we want to go? Do we want to go to Italy? It's sort of South Europe as opposed to East Europe. Budapest, Debrecen, Stuttgart, Hamburg, Milano. And what's this one? London. Do we really want to go to London? Nah. Is there any railway stuff here? No railway stuff. Oh well. And I don't think there's any oversized stuff here from the DLC I got there. No, there's nothing in the way of heavy loads. Oh. Yeah, let's go to Italy. I don't think we've actually been to Italy yet. Ever. Fucking 16 likes. And oh yeah, in other news, Fixer, the reaction to him leaving a wither in my main base of operations on the Strangeland server. That video went live yesterday. Seems to have gone down well so far. Yes, we'll stick with that. I actually spent most of the week hyping that one, building up, hoping people watch it, and so far, the hype seems to have been worth it. For anybody not sure what happened, Fixer thought it'd be a good idea to leave me a wither in my main base, my home, on the Strangeland server, Black Botch. And of all places, he left it in my inventory room. You know, where all my chests are labelled up nicely. Oh, wait, before we go any further. You know what we're going to do? We're going to do these. Where's Photo Studio? Photo mode. That's what we want to do. Photo mode. We're going to take Photo Matilda like this for the screenshot for the episode. A nice screenshot. How do we rotate? X and C. Is it X and C? Yes. Let's press the right buttons. And that'll do. I'll take that. That'll do us very nicely. And once again, I've forgotten what I was on about. Let's talk then about DLC Scandinavia. That's the new upcoming map expansion that's coming out soon-ish. And they must be getting close to the end because they're showing us specific details for the pack. In a blog they put out a couple of days ago, they wanted us all to see Scania HQ. They haven't done any other HQ, just Scania at the moment. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I like how he stopped there and waited for that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Good old AI. Can be helpful at times. But, yes. Scania. Helping. Not helping. Scania have got a main HQ and apparently you can take stuff there and deliver components or other things. Does that mean new job types? Because I think it'd be weird taking a tractor to a truck factory. You get the entire Scania plant to visit and it looks quite accurate to the photos, which is a good thing. And I just hope this is a precedent. I hope they add all the other truck depots, major places of manufacture in the game. For example, Mercedes, or in this case Majestic, I believe they're in Stuttgart. I could be wrong. I'm not too good for where my German manufacturers are. I think it's Stuttgart. Now just watching the mirrors, waiting for these guys. There we go. As soon as they go, we can go. Renault would be, I don't know where the Reggie would be built, or their main HQ. I mean, we get dealerships, but it'd be nice to actually have also. Oh no! It'd be nice to actually go to these main HQs. Just like we're going to get with the Scania, which is in Scandinavia somewhere. I didn't actually catch exactly where it is, but no matter, no matter. So, good news, the car is repaired. My Fiesta, the 1.25 Z-Tech Fiesta in purple, it's up and running again, it's fine. What happened was the slave cylinder inside the clutch had leaked. It got fluids on the thrust bearing which was spinning, and then eventually the slave cylinder gave out altogether, which is why I had no clutch, as it were, for the last couple of days of using the car, which I only used to take it to garages and back. I was essentially driving out a clutch. I could push it in and I had to get some movement of the clutch plates, but generally it was still sticking on, so I had to, excuse me, change gear matching engine speed, you know, using the amount of revs it had and everything. And honestly, it's been a great challenge to try and drive the car around like that. They failed on me about 10 minutes from home. Then it was a 10-minute trip to a garage. Then it was another 10-minute back home. Then a 10-minute trip to the garage to drop it off. Then that was it actually. So in total, I've driven it for about 40 minutes, say 30-40 minutes with the broken clutch. Big props if anybody's in the Stafford area, go to Tollgate. Tollgate MOT services and all that jazz. I think that's the name of the garage, but they've done me proud. They changed the entire clutch mechanism and the car is good as new again. Although the clutch pedal's a bit stiff, which is to be expected, but I don't feel the car grab when I change gear now. I just feel it progressively smoothly bite. In fact, on that sense, it's actually really hard to feel the bite. Before, you could definitely feel when you've brought the clutch pedal up and you feel the front end of the car rising, you feel bite. Now, it's just nibble. You have to feel for a nibble now, not a bite. It is a properly brand new clutch, and it shows. Although, relating to the car, I was actually worried my ABS had failed the other day. Speeding offence, fuck off. But yeah, one problem the car's had since the clutch change is it just goes. It'll bite. Before it would bite, but then it would just go. Now, there's no drama, it just nibbles and fucks off. It just flies. And it's been quite hard to get used to how the clutch behaves now. Because like I say, it is brand new. Never had a brand new clutch before ever on any car that I've driven. So this is quite a novel experience. No wheel spin, no drama, it just goes. So when waiting at some traffic lights, there's a car in front of me. The car rolls forwards, so bring the clutch up a little bit more, say about that much. Tiniest amount. Tiny amount of clutch being used to bring the car, to get the car. You bring the clutch up a little bit to get the car rolling, then you bring the clutch up a bit more, and then you put your foot down to change gear. When I put my foot up to fully engage the clutch, crash vehicle? Meh. But when I brought the clutch up, it just went fucked off. I was like, oh, wasn't expecting that. And then coming towards me in the opposite direction was an ambulance, so I had to slam on the brakes. And in the UK at the moment, it's horrible, cold, wet, slippy. My brakes locked up. Now with ABS, it should have just pulsed the brakes. But if the tyres are slipping on the ground, I don't know, does that actually sound right to anybody? Surely it should have recognised that because of the loose, wet surface, it should have realised that the wheels were actually solid and just pulsed the brakes a bit. As it is, they just jammed solid and nearly hit the car in front of me because the car just gathered that much speed so quickly. It just went. So if anybody knows anything about ABS on your brakes, anti-lock brake system, let me know. But it's happened before in the snow as well last year. When I went playing around on the snow in a car park, putting brakes on, and the brakes just locked up and I went straight on. In fact, that's part of the reasons why I do go playing around on snow in those conditions. Yeah, as opposed to playing on snow in sunny conditions. Because it's a good experience for if you do have a situation like that when your car does lock up and you nearly hit the car in front of you. What I did do is I pulsed the brakes and just managed to change it down into, well, no, actually it didn't change the gear, what I'm saying. I was thinking I would change gear to bring it down to a lower gear, but I was already in first gear, I was in the lowest gear, so stop talking arse mod. But point still stands, it's still, if you can get used to a car going out of control on a wide open space such as a car park when there's no one else around, it's a lot better for when it does happen for real on the main open roads, I think. I'm not saying you should all go out next time it's snowing and go purposefully trying to crash your cars and trying to figure out how to control it, but if you get an opportunity to learn how your car handles and how to control it better, and put a lot of what we learn in video games, such as counter steer, weight shift, etc., is transferable to real life. It's just a shame that real life feels like real life, because if you do fuck it up, there's no pause menu, there's no do-over, there's no reset. If you fuck up, you are going to hurt someone. So you have to be careful when you're doing this sort of thing. Hence, empty car park. And it's, like I say, it's good. It was good practice for me, just to get used to what happened to the car when it does go out of control. Because if you feel these sensations for the first time, they'll freak you out. You'll panic. You won't know what to do. But if you if it goes out of control and you're used to the sensations because you made it go out of control a few times, you'll know what to expect, and you should also have the experience to know, right, don't panic, this is what we do to fix it. Eh? Bratislava? Why are we in Bratislava? Oh, yeah. Bratislava's the most easterly point you could get on the game if you don't have to go in East DLC. We are not in the DLC area at the moment, right? That makes more sense now. So we were in Banska Britskaya. Britisha. That place. We were in BB. Now we're in Bratislava, halfway across, and no, that's not halfway. It's more like 1/3 of the way. But I think another 5-10 minutes, and we'll call it quits. Yeah, we'll call it quits, and we shall call it an episode. Pull over. Once again, I invite you guys, if you do have any questions for me, leave them in the comments. I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. More than happy. I did have one question. I forget who it's from now. But it's when is the next convoy type thing. It'll be the race across Europe. It'll be on the multiplayer server. And it'll be a case of... we start in Bratislava, funnily enough. We'll start in Bratislava and we shall go across to... oh, hello, Majestic Truck Dealership. Then we'll go to Aberdeen and it'll be a race. It'll take about an hour and a half to get there. Hopefully there's no contact involved. Hopefully everybody finds their own way to Aberdeen without chasing each other, and hopefully everybody does stick to the rules. The rules, in case anybody wondering, you have to carry a trailer at all times. If you haven't got a trailer, you can then go to the next city to collect a trailer to look for jobs there. Blimey now. I've got a bit of a sore throat at the moment, I think. I'll blame Squirrel. It's always Squirrel's fault. If in doubt, blame the Squirrel. Fix is a dick. But yeah, race across Europe is usually quite a fun one to do. Last time I think we did it... oh, there were stop signs there. Oh well. Whoops. But yeah, last time we did it from Debrecen all the way up to Aberdeen. So if we go from Bratislava to allow anybody that doesn't have the DLC to be able to join in, then that's a good thing, right? I certainly would like as many people to join in with the race across Europe as possible. Be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Of course, you could only have... I'll have to trust people that they actually are sticking to the rules and all that. I mean, if you just drive around without a trailer from here to there, you're obviously going to win, and that's kind of cheating and naughty. Ooh. Ooh. Have we just gone through a border control? I think we have. Oh, that's going to be nasty. No, it wasn't. We're fine, we're fine. What I would like on Matilda at some point is a snowplow. If anybody knows of a mod that I can add snowplows to the game as a purchasable item and then put snowplows in the front of Matilda, hell, that would be amazing if SCS introduced that as vanilla. Don't think it's going to happen, because that would mean they'd have to introduce snow weather. But that'd be so nice. So very, very nice. Because Mod likes his snow. And I know Mod hasn't turned it off yet, but Mod likes it. And it's also the right time of year for it. In fact, I might just keep it on for the rest of December. Because December is the month of the mod. My birthday month. Ah, that's a bit better. A little bit. Oh, any of you out there old enough to drink beer, and if you appreciate your ales, I'm looking maybe at Simon here. I don't know anybody else that drinks. Or I don't even know if Simon drinks. Do you drink, Simon? Anyway. It's Christmas, it's that time of year where there are a lot of ales and other new beers being introduced to the market, just as a temporary seasonal thing. And I found a couple already. Sharp Brewery, the guys who do Doom Bar, they've released Wolf Rock. It's a ruby red beer. It just means it's darker, stronger, full of flavour. This one's very smooth. It's very nice. It hasn't got an overpowering flavour like most of the red beers do. Very nice. If you want to try and get hold of a bottle or two, Wolf Rock. WOLF. Wolf Rock. And if you do drink, make sure as always to do it responsibly. Like, for example, I leave my car at home. You get these guys to say it's okay to drink on a pint or two. No, not in my world it fucking ain't. I take my driving quite seriously, and if I'm going to be drinking, I make sure I say to the missus, here's the keys, or here's some vital components of the car, to make sure I don't drive it when I'm drunk. Give me back in the morning when I'm sobered up. Okay, babe, no worries. Ta-da! If you don't have that, put your keys somewhere safe-ish. Somewhere difficult to get to when you're pissed. Honestly, it's not worth it, especially if the cops pull you over and they go, oh, we've just breathalyzed you, you've been over the limit. And you say, but I only had 1 pint. Sorry, sometimes that can be enough in this country. And I know it's harsher in other countries, but there's also nothing big or clever about drinking and driving. Don't give me no shit about spilling your pint or all that. In all seriousness, it's not fucking cool. I know I'm doing it now, but this is a computer game. This is different. I'm trying to put on a show for you guys. I will not be driving for the rest of the night. Now I've got that beer on the go. If anybody's interested, it's a can of Heineken. It's left over from the house party we had a couple of weeks ago, and I'm just drinking it to get rid of it. It's nice, don't get me wrong. Although last week I had 3 bottles of Coors Light. Had left around a mate's house for a good month or so. And he says, just to let you know, you still got his beer here. Okay, I says, I'll go drink it. And so I walked over to his house, I drank the 3 bottles of Coors, had a nice night. Only 3 bottles of Coors. It's about 1.5 pints. I woke up in the morning with the most nasty headache. But then it might have been because I'm used to ales, because I drink my nice homemade ales, and I don't have anything wrong with me in the morning at all. It's nice. It's refreshing, and I get flavour. Which is why I've gone off all the mass manufactured stuff like Carling and Foster's and Heineken, because they're just water at the end of the day, is how I see them, whereas the ales that I like drinking, they have flavour. Cost a bit more, but they're worth it. And especially if you go to places like Tesco, they've got a great range, and more often than not, they've got bulk purchase discounts, like say buy 4 for £6 sort of thing. I do like my ales, has to be said. And I do like when they're in offers. I do very much like when they're in offers, because then I can just buy them in one go and go, right, that's me done for a week or two. Because I don't even drink that often. We're talking like a couple of bottles every now and again. Oh, running out of petrol. That's convenient because there's a petrol station right up here. Brake, brake, brake. Brake. I do think this is a very convenient point at which we should end the episode, guys. Load installments. No, stop. Come on, Toadie. There we go. That is the end of the episode. I'm calling it right there, right here, right now. How are we looking for rest anyway? Next rest stop in 6 hours, and we've got 7 hours 30. I think if we just go flat out, we'll be fine. But that means I have to end the episode now. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Dream big. See you on Thursday for more Euro Truck. By the way, thank you very much. In all seriousness, thank you very much for the thumbs up. It's nice to know you guys care. Bye now.